Hello! In this video, I'm going to talk about cofunction and the complementary angles. Okay, let's recall what is complementary angles. So, if there are two angles and either two angles whose sum is 90 degrees or pi 2 is complementary angles. So that means if you have a two angle, either alpha plus theta is equal to 90 degrees or alpha plus theta equals to pi over 2, then alpha and the theta is a complementary angles. Now let's take a look in a triangle. So when we have a triangle, this one is pi over 3, which is 16 degrees, and pi over 6 is 13 degrees, right angle. And we know that the 13 degree opposite side is half of the hypotenuse. Okay, so our sine pi over 3 is equals to the opposite side over the hypotenuse. And the cosine pi over 6 is equals to the adjacent side over the hypotenuse, which is 3 over half. Look, do you find something special in here? They're equal, right? And what else do you find out? Also, the angles are complementary angles, which means pi over 3 plus pi over 6 is equals to half of pi. Then sine pi over 3 is equals to cosine pi over 6. So these we will call sines and cosine, they're cofunctions. Okay, so let's look at another example for the same angle. What about sine pi over 6 is equals to what? Sine pi over 6 is equals to the opposite side over the hypotenuse, which is 1/2. And then cosine pi third is equal to what? Cosine pi third is equal to the adjacent side over the hypotenuse, which is 1/2. So in here, it's the same. Pi over 6 at pi over 3 is equals to half pi, which makes these two angles complementary angles. And then the sines of this complementary angle is equals to the cosines of the other complementary angle. Okay, so you may already find some patterns. How do we define this? This we call it cofunctions. So here are the following cofunction that we have, which is sine is the cofunction of cosines, secant is the cofunction of cosecant, tangent is the cofunction of cotangent. So let's summarize it. Our cofunction identities is if alpha plus gamma is equals to pi over 2. This two angle is equal to pi over 2. What happens is, let me write it in here. if theta plus gamma is complementary angle, then sine theta is equal to cosine gamma, or secant theta is equal to cosecant gamma. Tangent theta is equal to cotangent gamma, or the other way around, which is sine gamma is equal to cosine theta, cosecant gamma is equal to, secant gamma. Secant gamma is equal to cosecant theta, and then tangent gamma equals to tangent theta. Okay, and another way that we can think about the question would be, well, if theta plus gamma is equal to half pi, then if we write it, gamma is equal to pi half minus theta, right? So that means sine theta, if sine theta equals to cosine gamma, I can rewrite it as sine theta equals to pi half minus theta, because this part is equal to gamma, right? Gamma and theta are complementary, or you can rewrite it this way. So similarly to the rest, secant theta is equal to cosecant pi half minus theta, and the tangent theta is equal to cotangent pi half minus theta. So here's some identity of the confunction. Okay, so for example, if cosecant pi 6 is equal to 2, what will be the secant pi third? Well, the first is we know that cosecant and secant, they're cofunction, and then pi 6 at pi third is equal to pi half. That means these two angles, they're complementary angle. And cosecant and the secant are cofunctions. Then we have cosecant pi 6 is equal to secant pi third, which is equal to 2. So that's how we solve it. Okay, that's it for this video.